I'm Trevor. I'm here to talk about cable machines and how to possibly alleviate some of the sticking points with your cables if they're sluggish retracting or if they're sluggish coming out. I hosted a Parental PM podcast where I talk to industry leaders and experts in their field about project management. Why does that matter? Well, I've had on some home gym people because I'm a home gym person myself. I'm passionate about the hobby and I want to talk to industry leaders about what they're doing. So I've had on people like Isaac from Anchor, Matt from Iron Master. I've had on Ashton from Freedom Fitness and Jake from Garage Gym Experiment, all talking about how they use project management fundamentals in their business and daily life. Some use them better than others, but you got to listen to find out how they implement all this stuff. So what are we talking about here today? And that is cable towers. I bought this Viper about 8 months ago, and for the first probably 6 to 7 months of it, this arm right here was very slow to retract. And it was always the last 6 to 12 inches that would just sluggishly come back. And then I had to deal with it because if you're doing a bilateral exercise, this arm comes back at normal speed. This one lags. That becomes a problem. Then I started adjusting the arm using the tornado arms to be able to adjust in different places and different heights. I thought the problem was this roller pulley right here on the top. So once I figured out ways to work around the problem, that helped. But for certain exercises, I just couldn't keep the arms in the positions that it worked around. So I was waiting for GetRx to get the new roller pulleys in stock where the new ones had a groove in them rather than being flat. And what I did was instead of spending hours going back and forth with GetRx about customer service, endless videos of the problem, endless troubleshooting, I just thought it's less than $20. I'll just order the new roller pulleys. They're grooved, so they're going to be a little bit better. Why not? When I went to go replace the pulleys, I noticed something. I unscrewed the bolts, they're hex bolts right here that hold the pulleys in, and guess what happened? The mini roller pulley wouldn't come out. Like it was just jammed in there. So I did what any logical person would do, which was I loosened the bolt to this pulley right here. And when I did that, it loosened the metal that was surrounding this pulley right here, the mini one, and then I was able to slide it out. Put the new one in, and then tightened the new pulley down. Did not do anything with this bolt right here that holds the main pulley in. And I went to go use it, and the problem was solved. And then I realized that the problem was never in any of the roller pulleys. It was never anything to do with lubrication. It was never to do with any of that stuff. It was how tight the bolts were on the pulleys themselves. One thing that we got to understand is that we can argue all day long about nylon versus aluminum pulleys, but if the bolt is causing metal to compress around that bearing, it doesn't matter what you've got in there. You're stopping it from spinning and stopping it from moving and doing its job. So if you've got a sluggish cable and a sluggish pulley, try loosening up the bolt a quarter turn, a half a turn, because what that does is that relieves the stress on that pulley and allows it to move more freely. I have since tightened it back up, but I made sure that I gave it that slack that it needed to be able to allow for that free flow of movement in all different planes of travel. So if you found this helpful, leave a comment below. And one of the things that I'm known for is that I like bacon, as you can see by my shirt. So if you've got a hot take on bacon, meaning you like it floppy, leave a comment below. If you like it crispy and you're wrong, still leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. And thank you, John, for giving me the opportunity to share this information.